So we are at Gold Coast International Terminal, which is new.
Yes, brand new. It's really beautiful. Like, there's a full restaurant. We just had like the best airport breakfast ever. Like, it's better than almost all like cafes I've ever been to.
Because we live in the Gold Coast, normally we've either got to go to Brisbane, which is $300 in an Uber, by the way, from our house, or we've got to go to Sydney, which is 957 kilometres away by plane. This business class flight is 9 hours long. We're flying from Gold Coast to Singapore, no stops. That's a direct flight, and it cost us $1,000 each. So I'm
you sure?
Yeah, 100%. So I'm just going to check and see how much it would be to do business from either Brisbane or Sydney to Singapore. Hang on a minute.
They don't have lay flat beds. I did kind of Google what the situation is, but we're in a day flight. Like, we leave at 8:40 a.m. So like, I don't need to lay there and sleep anyway. So I think we just get kind of like big cushy seats that we can lounge in.
I think it's like Jetstar business. So it's just like
you can raise your feet slightly.
Where you would normally have 3 seats, you've got 2. That's basically
right.
it.
Yeah, that's right.
Which is fine. If we were to fly from Sydney to Singapore direct, it would be $2,700, but we would also have to get to Sydney first, which would be
a couple of $100.
Yeah, maybe $300-400. If on a bad day, sometimes it's up to $500. Yeah. Plus, we would have had another flight, which is just annoying. Like, I like to fly with as few flights as possible rather than as many as possible. So yeah, we'll see how this goes.
So I don't think it's actually technically called business. It's called like Scoot Plus.
Yes.
So you still get like priority boarding, and you get to sit at the front, but that's basically what it is. Well, I don't think there's a lounge or anything. That's the line between Queensland and New South Wales.
Oh yeah.
If you hop on one side, you're in New South Wales jurisdiction, and if you hop on the other side, you're in Queensland.
It also means if you commit a crime on this side,
just hop across that line.
The police can't actually get you. Like, a different set of police have to come and get you on the other side of that line. So Seat Guru doesn't have a map for this plane yet. So maybe it's a new plane.
Or maybe it just doesn't qualify
as a plane, because we've all got a pedal.
Moment of truth, it's time to find out what business seats on a Bouget airline is like.
Bouget?
God, it's so chilly.
Yeah, it's cold out.
Yeah.
Alright, looking good so far. Alright.
Kane always takes the window seat because apparently only he can take good photos out the window.
Okay, no TV entertainment, doesn't matter. Does anyone still use that? No.
I think people use it, but Kane and I always bring our computers and iPads whenever we go anyway, so we use that. Oh, thank you. Oh, don't lose this. And we download a bunch of movies beforehand and everything, so we just prefer to watch our own media content anyway.
Just watches our own YouTube channel. One quick tip. Before you ever book a flight, always go onto seatguru.com to check where your seat is in relation to toilets. Because there's nothing worse than the smell of a plain toilet ruining your flight. So if you use Seat Guru, you look on a map and you can choose a seat that's not near the toilet. Very, very good tip. Probably my best tip you're going to get in this video. Yeah. Alright, I'll be honest, I probably wouldn't eat any of that.
Why? It looks pretty good.
No, it looks like slop.
Singapore Airlines has really good food. Isn't this the sister of Singapore Airlines?
Yeah, but that's like, you know, Cinderella was pretty. Her sisters weren't. Don't eat food on planes in general. It's a bad idea.
You're going to have to test it out for the sake of the video.
Oh, damn it. I forgot.
So I went with the chickpea dal. This is what it looks like. Kane went with the chicken teriyaki, and my dal was actually really good. I enjoyed it. I think Kane, however, was less than impressed. No, he was not loving it. Let's see if the cookies are any better. Also not a fan of it. The drinks were good though. I like how they were inspired by Japanese.
It is hot. And we've just arrived in Singapore, by the way. Wow, your hair's very bouncy. Did you just brush it?
Yeah, I just brushed it.
Yeah, it shows.
So all in all, that was a very good way to fly. Direct flight, really comfortable seat. Like, it took 8.5 hours or something to get here, and I was just Like, I don't know, I think from now on, that's probably how we need to come here. I think that's the best option for
I
us.
think it's a very smart idea to go Gold Coast to Singapore because Singapore is the hub and then go from there.
Exactly.
That's smart. Overall, I would say other than the food, gets like a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, agreed.
If we're factoring in food, maybe like 1.5.
So we just left Australian winter. It's been around 13 degrees or so lately, and we've landed and it is over 30 degrees here. And I am feeling it. Oh my gosh, I really don't need this at all.
I'm just going to put one suitcase up here.
Yeah, perfect. So we dropped our bags here, we went straight to get some food, and now we've come back and we honestly cannot keep our eyes open. So I think we need to call it for today and resume this tomorrow.
And get on down.